Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. So we are expanding today. We've now opened up so much more of the island and I want to put a special build down here. I want to continue expanding our university, continue expanding our housing. We have lots of needs for industry and commercial, so maybe that's what this is going to be focused on. Last episode, if you didn't see it, we started work on our Spider Transit Hub, which we've got in here. This is my favourite of the new transit hubs that are in the game, and this thing is just going to get busier and busier the more we build. That's where it is. So all these different areas all have metro lines that all converge into here. And maybe I'm going to steal one of these lines here and bring it into this new area. Because now looking at the needs we have, it's going to be filled with offices and it's going to be filled with commercial stuff. So yeah, that is the plan. So first of all, before we do that, let's take a quick look at Sparty University. So we hit acclaimed in the last episode, which is fantastic. We need to get some more students, which the more we expand, the more we're going to hit that need. And more attractiveness, but we unlock some cool new stuff, which I would like to put in. So, now I've got to try and work out what it is we've unlocked. School of Environmental Studies. Pretty sure we haven't got that before. We have the Liberal Arts Bookstore, which is cool. I like that as well. We haven't had that one. And we've got the Liberal Arts Laboratories, which is a reasonable size as well. And then when we get to the auditorium, I'm pretty sure we've had that one. Or maybe not. Oh, we put some new stuff over here, didn't we? Ah, yeah. Let's just quickly check what we've got over here. The library. Or maybe we didn't have the auditorium. Well, there we go. That's something else we can add in as well. Yeah, so lots we can add in. What's interesting about these as well, the environmental studies increases campus attractiveness and requires a liberal arts campus. Yep, okay, well, we've got that. The bookstore, attractiveness and land value. Yeah, so all sorts of things like that, which is what we want to do. So maybe let's just do a tiny bit of work round here. Let's grab this. Would any of these fit in along the back here? A bookstore would actually fit there rather well. And that wouldn't matter backing up. Oh, that looks nice. That wouldn't matter, would it? Backing up against the rail line there. So that's good. Although it's a bit big for that spot. Wonder whether we could just move that over a bit. Let's just grab Yoldi Move It mod. Ah, there we go. Look, that's better. And then I bet we can then just run this up the side here. If we can, I just want to sort of get it to the same. Oi, come on now. Stop hooking onto the wrong thing. Turn off road guidelines. There we go. Just to give that sort of a finish. And do you know what? I could probably just run that all the way down the back. And that would nicely close that off. In fact, I'm going to use the one without trees on. So let's upgrade that. There we go. And the one at the back. So we don't have trees sticking through the thing. That tree's already built in, so that's fine. And then we'll do this one and that one. Perfect. There we go. Excellent. Let's just scroll back down here again. School of Environmental Studies. That was quite a large building, wasn't it? That is not in campus area. So let's just extend. And this is like the natural break to the campus that's here. And what's good as well is all of these people up here, of course, are going to have access via the Spider Transit Hub. I don't know what suggestions you've made for this yet, name-wise, because I haven't seen that episode go out yet. But yeah, let me know what you think we should call that. But yeah, they can all easily travel to here via our metro. So that is pretty fantastic. What I'm going to do, actually, if we come back into here, let's grab that. And that would fit absolutely perfectly in the middle there. And then we'll get this one with the trees. And we're going to run this up here. There we go. Add a few little trees around there. I think that one there is starting to look pretty spiffing. I like that. Very cool, very cool. So that is going to add, yeah, lots of space for students. Lots of upkeep on that one. I know we need water pipes. We'll get that in a minute. Oh, attractiveness is getting up there, but it's not quite there yet. And then we'll just pop in our last one that we've got. We've got last two. We've got the Liberal Arts Laboratories, and the Auditorium. So let's see if we can just make a little something with this space here. We've got our bike roads that come out. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring that out to there and run that up to there as a sort of an ending. And they should be able to connect through there. If we bring that closer, set that as the same height as that. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to add that in. There we go. I think that's looking good. We're still a bit of a ways off of our target of hitting, what was it, 1800? Let's have a quick look at this on here. Yeah, 1800 campus attractiveness, but that's fine because we're going to expand our campus district into other places as we grow the city. So, yep, no problem at all. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, we've got this bus stop loops around here. Bringing people outside there. I'm just wondering if we could just add another stop. If you could let me do so by the car park. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So people can come in, grab the bus, get to where they want to go. Like a little park and ride. Fantastic. Right, now, for this section here, I've got a couple of items in mind that I would like to build around. So we've got the Amsterdam Palace. We just take a look at those. Hold it against this road. So that looks quite nice. I'd like the Amsterdam Palace and I would like the City Hall. They're sort of a similar-ish looking building. Does that tell you when that was built or anything like that? No, not really. That one there. No, not really. But, you know, similar-ish looking buildings. And I'd like to put those as a centerpiece for this area. So I'd like to, at first, work out where our grids, that we're going to sort of continue this grid-ish sort of build here, but bend it round the corner. So instead of it going up and down like that, it's going to go up and down at an angle, 90 degrees to this road up here. What have we been using? We're using these bike roads. So I'll tell you what, let me grab those and see what we can mark out here. Okay, so I'm just thinking how I can mark this out. So each of these grids were a standard 10 in length, so that's 400. Yeah, that is 400 in cost away from the road. So anything that comes out here, there we go, it has to line up. These are going to be temporary roads. It has to line up with that. So what I'm thinking here is if this one came down like that, and if this one came along here, we're going to end up deleting a couple of buildings, so that would go that way. The next 10 would be here somewhere in the middle of there. Yeah, and we're going to work this out. Let's delete this. So if I go there, we know that's another 10, and then at this point, which is like the halfway mark, it's going to go up. So we've got, if I do half, 200 and then 200 towards there. And we're going to work this out. If that's 200, then the other 200 is to there, which is to there. So if we delete that, we're getting there, we're getting there. So that is a full 400 length, the same. Yep, and now we're going along here. So now we're going to get 10. Let's just delete these now. We don't need those. Let's do another 10. Yeah, let's follow this to its natural conclusion and see how this works out. Actually, I need to do these all the way down to 10. I'm just sort of fiddling around here. Okay, yeah, let me do this. Yeah, I'll tell you what the problem is this road isn't entirely straight all the way along. It sort of bends, it kinks a bit at the end. This should be almost straight. I think that's straight enough. I'm not gonna monkey with that. Yeah, there we go. And then we need to curve this back around up here again. So what am I gonna do here? It doesn't matter actually if we lose this bit, does it? Because we might not end up keeping that. That wasn't the point, was it? Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's grab that. And we'll curve this back round again. There we go. Fantastic. And then we'll set this back up again. Control Shift left click. That goes in there. That's good. I'm also going to just use no controller on here just to expand those a little bit. So they're at 13. 15 is normally a good one, just to give a little bit of extra leeway in the size. There we go. It helps them get around the corner a little bit quicker. 15, and we'll do the same there. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better. Excellent. So now we've got this is lined up with that, but now going at its own angle. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. So I'm going to finish off this grid. And we are ending up going into this square a little bit, so why the heck not? Let us purchase that as well. Okay, so that's the gridded area marked out there. This one here we haven't actually finished off, have we? So let's just finish this. And what I'm just looking at as well, yeah, I don't think we're going to get that all in there. Let's leave that one, is how to connect this. So we've got this road that comes through here. I'm not entirely sure I want to connect it there. What I would like to do is connect it up here. And any road that we then connect to the outside is going to become sort of a main throughway for this area, and I'm not entirely sure how busy this is going to get. I want that one there. I want 4-lane with bicycles. We'll try. Oh, that's quite a big wide road, that one. Do I want to go for that, or try and keep it thin? No, I don't want to go for that. I want to go for this one that we're using over here, this one. So if they're coming in, they'll have to carry their bicycles on their shoulders. But yeah, 4-lane. So that's going to go all the way through to the end. That one is going to go all the way through to the end. Then I'm going to connect the two together like that. So we end up with this loop of larger roads. And then somewhere in the middle, we want a crossover point. Well, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take out this middle section here. This is where we're going to build our point of interest, which was those two buildings that we mentioned. So let's get those in. I'm just going to pause the game while I do that. So Amsterdam Palace, that's a reasonable size, and that's a reasonable size. So we could have those set back from the road in the middle here. Actually, if we put one there like that and one there like that, they're almost backing onto each other. So is there a way that we could do this where they do actually back onto each other? What have we got? Do you know what? Actually, no, I'm going to leave it like that, because I tell you why. I'm going to then grab at some path that we're going to run through the middle here. Let's go for... I like this smart one, but I want to use something a bit different. Let's go for that one. And we're going to turn off all the guidelines and things. And that one is going to come through here from one side to the other. There we go. We're going to shiftify that a teeny tiny bit closer. Just up to there, and that doesn't feel like it's quite in the middle, that one. Yeah, that's okay, actually. That's all right. And that one's in the middle there as well. Excellent. Okay, so that will give us a good start for this area. And then, do you know what? I am thinking now I'm going to connect this down here and make that another road through. I'm just worried about how close it was to all the junctions, but, oh, darn it, wrong road. Let's give it a go. I want that one there, so let's upgrade that one, and here it is, this one here. So if we upgrade that, it's going to connect through to there, and then that's going to connect onto here. Yeah, that's the idea. It might need to be a teeny tiny little curve. Oh, perfect. There we go. That is quite close. That's the only reason I didn't want to do that, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take out the traffic lights there. And then what else am I going to do? Take out the traffic lights there. Take out the traffic lights there. We'll see how that goes. We'll give them dedicated turning lanes coming in and out. And the same over there. And then this bit going through, I think what I can do is... In fact, can I do it this way? If I put that on, click on there. Yeah, so that is... I've made that main road all the way through to the end. It's only going to go to there. And then this one goes all the way down there. Yeah, so I want that to be set up with yield signs for everybody coming onto that. And that goes all the way to the end, yep. So yield signs, everybody coming onto that. And we'll just do this one again. So that only goes up to there. We could actually, I'll tell you what, we'll make that all the way through to there and we'll do the same. And then what I'll do is come out of that view. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to actually bring that all the way across there like that. Yeah, hopefully that's okay. We'll just do that again. So now if we look at this, yeah, this last one will have to change. Let's just change that. Always does that on the end, doesn't it? There we go. And that means I'll have to do this one as well. But apart from that, all the other roads coming on are giving way. So these ones in the middle where these roads meet, particularly this one, is definitely going to be a timed traffic light. We're going to set up a bog standard timed traffic light for that. And also this one here. Because we've got one main road, but then we've got a normal road here. Yeah, I'm going to do that one there as well. And then when they get down the end, I'm assuming that this bit isn't going to be so busy. So we'll leave that one like it is. And we'll see how they go once we start getting more traffic in here. I'm hoping that's going to be okay. But then what I'm thinking of doing as well is putting these rows over the top into the grid over here. That is the plan. So let's just see how this is going to work out. So technically, if that went into there, that's your 400. Then it comes out again, and that's your 400. So then if we just sort of draw this in to there, we're going to end up with 4. Yeah, I don't think they're going to connect there. We'll work that out in a second. I want that to go to there, to there. Let me just put these in, and then we'll see what we can do. Yeah, not too sold on the shape of this one, but let's just see how it works out. So then I'm going to remove those from there. And then this here, let's just put it onto that mode. And I want this to get as close as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be okay. Get that right up to there. And then we'll do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get that right up to the edge. Oh, there we go. And then connect that over the top. And I think that's going to have to be a couple higher. So let's grab that and that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that as well. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we'll do the same on this one here. And I think that should be plenty of room to get from one side to the other. They can walk across, and it's only little side streets that are connecting here. Little side streets connecting here and little side streets connecting there. It doesn't affect the main sort of through route. And I don't think I'm going to upgrade these to like the main roads like over here, because this is a much bigger grid than this one. Oh man, I can sort of already foresee some problems, but we're going to go with what we've got. So that needs that, that needs that. And then the rest of this can just be as it is. And then what we could do, could we somehow connect that over here? Would be good if we could. I'm just wondering whether we could just delete that and eyeball it in here with something. If we went like this somehow. Okay, let's go this way instead. And that would just sort of connect into there. I might then just change that for one of these 4-lane roads. Yeah, there we go. And then we do that. And dedicated turning lanes if you want to come in there. Yeah, so that gives access to that. Bit of a weird sort of road shape. Not quite sure I like that there. I'll work on that in a minute. But there we go. And I've sort of gone around the trees here so we can have some sort of greenery around this area. Yeah. That is not too bad. Right, I'm going to put some water pipes in. They're all complaining about that. Right, so let's pop a zone over here. This whole section is going to be one big zone all the way around here. And we're going to have a little think about what sort of buildings we'd like in here. Now, there are, let's have a look, Lafayette Hills. Need some name suggestions. Maybe something tea-related to do with the palace. City Hall, something along those lines. Get your thinking caps on, let me know. So we have a look at our themes over here. We're going to enable theme management. Now we've got Modern City Centre, which I really like. Let's have a quick look at that. So display all included. So in here we're going to have a lot of high density commercial buildings that are going to match up nicely. And there's quite a few that will fit really well in the grid that we've done, that will back on well to each other. So I think we're going to do those. But all that's got in there is high density commercial. So we're also going to be putting in here some offices. What does University City involve office wise? Nothing in there. A modern pack, 5 built-in styles. Oh, I think that's my own version of the Modern City pack thing. Yeah, we don't want that. International. What we could do actually, just click none and then just put that one on. There we go. Yeah, so the international offices would actually match quite well with that. There we go. European Suburbia hasn't got any. European, no. So if we put in Modern City Centre and International, I think that should work out okay. So we're going to go for that. Oh, the only other thing is International. What does that have for commercial? Which one is it? Do this one here. So we turn off those, turn off that, turn off that. Yeah, it's got... Oh, that's a shame. I mean, what we could do is make our own theme. But I'll have to run through all of these and mess them around. And what we might be able to do is actually put on the Modern City Centre first, let those fill in, and then put the offices in afterwards. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. We're going to put Modern City Centre on. We're going to go for that. And then we're going to start putting some high density commercial around here. And what else we could do? I'm just thinking if we have some... Let's sort of... I'm going to pause this. We're going to have this around here like this. So this is all going to be nice and big and square, looking down on this sort of square in the middle. So what I could do, now I'm thinking about it, is take Lafayette Hills, turn off that, and then we're going to take a little zone in the middle here, which was this bit. There we go. So we've got Lafayette Hills on the outside, Cedar Hills on the middle, and then Cedar Hills, we can then go to our themes and set that as Enable Theme Manager, Modern City Centre. And then this on the outside, we can set to whatever we want. So what have we got? A medium sort of demand for commercial zone. Power is going to be a problem. What I might just do is let this fill in for a second or two, see what we get. Whew, look at that, flipping it, that was so close. Let's try that again. Let's grab that rock there, pop him over there. Oh, look at these teeny tiny, does that even count as a rock? That's almost like a pebble, isn't it? Save the pebble. There we go. It's his children, it's the rock and its children. There we go. And I think we're all okay everywhere else. So yeah, let's see this grow up, see if it fills in well. We are going to need services and stuff, aren't we? But yeah, quick time lapse, see what we get, and then we'll be back. I have to say, this has worked out better than I thought. We've got a lot of matching ones in here, although it's a bit odd because there are other ones that are in the pack that will fit in this sort of grid. But I do like this. It's like the whole place has been deliberately made to match around here. It's a shame we haven't got any of the other sort coming in. But what I'm going to... Oh, yeah, they're going to be complaining about power and stuff. Okay, let's just pause, everybody. Let's just get some power in there. Now we know roughly where the power needs to go and not mess anything else up. So we're going to come across there and go into there. Everybody's going to be happy, 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 happy. Yes, excellent, okay. Because then what we can do is we can set some of these now to be historical buildings. And they will stay the same. Please don't, change. They will stay the same. And that'll be quite good. So, like, I want this one here. Yeah, so this is going to take a while. So let me just run along. Yeah, look, there we go. Look, there's another sort that can go in here. So I'm going to set this one as historical. and this one over here, and see if we can get some different types coming in. This is going to take a few minutes, so leave it with me, and we'll see what we get this area filled up as. Right, I think we're there. What I decided on in the end is this design down both sides, so the back and the front, and then the two in the middle here and the two over there, whatever came up. So this one here, we've got this nice one in a nice grid all the way around, which I like. This one here is sort of a mishmash of all sorts of different buildings, which is fine. We'll come back to this little spot over here in a sec. And then this one here is like a mishmash of different buildings, and so is this one. And what I've done, because sometimes you're left with a space that just won't fill, and I've just realised with the Move It mod, if we just pause this, I can hold that, then hold, click that, then hold Shift, and then copy that, and then right-click to spin that round. Oh, that's going to overlap. Tell you what, we're going to delete that and that. Yeah, because what I'm going to do is copy that and pop that in there. 2, 3, 4. I've got snapping on, so that should line up. Oh, that middle one's a bit too big, isn't it? Oh, darn it. I thought that was going to reach up to there. Hold on, we might be able to do something. Let's copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that fills that gap. Then we need a very thin one to go in there. Do we have a small, thin one? Actually, if we just unpause it, those might fill up. But then what we can do, I did that with it over here as well. Oh, come out and Move It mod, is we can then mark those as historical. There we go. And I'm pretty sure I've been around everywhere and marked these as historical. That one, that's the same one, that one. And they will stay exactly like that, which is what I want. There we go. And that one there. I've done all the outside ones. I'm hoping a nice thin one fills in there. Have we still got the zoning in there? Yeah, we have. So, yeah, that one I've done. That one. I'm going to just redo these ones because they were done with the Move It mod. I don't want it to be an issue. There we go. We'll see what happens. But anyway. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot around there. Excellente. So that's that area. And that's filled up nicely. And then we're going to put some... Oh, we've got more needs. We've got needs everywhere. People are coming and going. We are getting some traffic here, unfortunately, which is because of people crossing over. But we'll come back to that. I could add a little road off of here, couldn't I? So they can come in there. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Let's just concentrate on making it look nice. And then we'll see what happens. So now we're getting to our industrial... No, not industrial. What's the word I'm looking for? International style. So I'm going to pop those around here like so. I'm going to delete that power line and see if we can get that connecting somewhere a bit better. I'm not quite sure where. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll leave that there actually and we'll just redo that one. If I remove that zone and we want it back in there. Yeah. So then let's see what we get round the outside of this. I'm also going to keep an eye on this traffic and see how it goes. Okay, so we're sort of going to get a little bit of a mix here. I like these buildings slightly. They're almost like a slightly more modern version of these, aren't they? Over here, which I like. But then we get all these little tiny ones like this, which I don't want. I want the taller buildings around the outside. So again, this may be one of those situations where I'm doing a lot of deleting and waiting for it to rebuild and all that sort of thing. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to fiddle with this for a few minutes. I like this. Look, I like this with a different colour. Different colour shops on the bottom there. Yeah, very cool. Do you know what I might just do is use the Move It mod? Because if I just pause this a second, if I use the Move It mod and grab that, and that, if I copy it, I've got snapping on, so it will snap to the grid. And as long as the grid is filled in, which it is, that should stay. But also it randomises the colours, which is really cool. So I think, do you know what? I'm going to just fill these in around the outside. I think that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Oh, why are you disappearing? Oh, I know why you're disappearing. I didn't put the zone in this one, did I? Okay, let's do that again. Let's just grab that one, that one, that one, that one, and copy. and do that. And that should be fine. Oh yeah, I'm liking the look of that. That is looking spiffing. This little bit over here, yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll come up with something for that quarter. I like the fact that it isn't all exactly the same. That is nice. And then we've got to try and think what we're going to do sort of down here. Now, this zone over here, I know Lafayette Hills has taken over up here, but yeah, Lafayette Hills is going to stick to down this area. This is going to have its own zone. So let me just D-zone this up to the road. There we go. And this area up here is going to have its own set of buildings. So we've got leisure specialist and tourism specialist. Now I'm thinking, because people are coming up here for the shops, there's an amazing hub over here with the metro, and you can walk from the station and all that sort of thing. We've got to double check our walking, because at the minute they can't walk, but we'll sort that. Why are you changing? What the heck? Oh, I never set them all as... I'll keep it on pause. I forgot to set them all as historical. We'll get back to that. Yeah, so I'm going to set this up here as tourist and see what we get for that area after I've set all these as historical. So while I'm going around setting these as historical, I've just noticed these slightly shorter buildings, which I like. So these are level 2. These are micro. Yeah, so I'm wondering whether just to grab some of these for these areas around the side down here, I think that would be a nice sort of way to bring the height of this area down. So let's just give that a go. Let's grab the move it mod again. I want that one, and that one. I'm going to copy that and pop that in there. And then I want that one. Oh, darn it. I didn't mark it as this. Let's do that, that. Actually, that one doesn't matter. It's going to be all these square ones like that. And along here, no. We'll look at that in a minute. Let's delete that and fill that in. So let's just try that again. There we go. So move it mod. I want that one, that one. Copy. Yep. I don't know why that one isn't in properly. We'll see anyway. And then I want that one and copy. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And pop that there. Let's just see what happens. Is that we're going to grow in? Is that a little bit taller? Oh, they've all disappeared. Well, thank you very much. All right, I'll sort this out. You can see what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's because they're offices. They're not. Oh, bonehead. Right, yeah, let me sort this out and I'll be right back with you. Okay, there we go. I'm liking the way this is looking. Very nice, very nice. I'm just wondering about the traffic down here on this road. If I just delete this connection here and say, nah, you're not going to go in there. Where is all the traffic going to go? They're obviously going to come through here. Are they all going to take this road, or will some split over there as well? Something's upgraded somewhere. What was that? No idea, because now it's gone. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think that might work a little bit better. We might need to put some more asymmetrical roads on the ins and the outs down here. But man, people are loving to walk over here, which is fantastic. And they are walking around and they are crossing over. So yeah, they can get from one side to the other, which is good. I'm happy with that. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so then we've got this area up here. So what we might just do is just make that all high density. Oh, unfortunately, we've got this problem here where the zoning doesn't quite match up, but we might just be able to deal with that. So I'm going to put all of this as high density, yeah, in that middle sort of section there, and then see what we get. Okay, not too bad. So we're getting a variety of tall buildings coming in here. I don't like these little teeny tiny ones. Whoops, sorry, you were delivering there, but not anymore. So we might just have to ever so slightly adjust some of the zoning so that doesn't happen. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on in there. Now, this bit along here, I was thinking of trying to make this a bit more parky-fied. So you're coming in from over here, you've got the university area, you're coming down here, perhaps walking out of the train station, and look how busy this is. This It's fantastic. And they're all walking as well, which is brilliant. We are definitely going to have to give them some proper paths to get up and over the top. And do you know what we might just do to help with that? Is let's have a look on here. We've got the automatic pedestrian bridge builder. That is what the mod is called. So we can make an inner roundabout. We can do a star, or we could go for a tunnel. I'm quite happy to go for an inner roundabout. I like the look of those. Yeah, there we go. And then I think what it's going to do... Oh, it's automatically stopped to the crossing over there, which is what we want. So now they're going to take these over the top. So that's going to help the cars to keep moving, which is what we want. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is absolutely perfect. I feel like we just need a little something in the middle here. Let's see what we can throw together. Do you know what? I think that's fine. Just a few nice big tall trees. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So there we go. It's going to keep the traffic going. So yeah, I want to just plop some parks down here. What have we got that will fit nicely into there? Oh, I like this one. Flower Garden Park. We're going to put the entrance coming off of here, and we're just going to leave a little gap either side. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's a shame we can't fit another one. Oh, look at that. Suddenly the area is being lifted right up. Oh, I'm liking that a lot. And the fact that it's got that repeating pattern as well, I think that fits in perfectly. Yeah, I'm really liking that. Excellent, excellent. And we've still got to put some sort of features and park and walkway and whatnot in here, haven't we? Maybe we could just do that. There we go. I think that looks nice with the plazas and the trees and the paths under there. So they'll walk through and use the plazas as well. Very nice. Unfortunately, oh dear. Too few services. I've messed up and we've not got enough services over in this area. So let me just take a very quick look at adding some of those in. I'm surprised these ones here haven't disappeared as well, but yep. Yikes. There we go. So I need to detail a bit around these. We've got the big, large hospital here, which I think fits in well with these buildings. We've got some yoga gardens and a nice gymnasium over there. And then I put our fire services around here somewhere as well. Unfortunately, because these are, yeah, all historical buildings, I'm going to have to see if I can just use the Move It mod to delete those. Yeah, without deleting everything else. Fantastic. And then I can replace those again. And we can hear everybody going ping, ping, ping and upgrading, which is what we want to hear. Fantastic. Look at all the arrows. Look. Ping, ping, ping. You can see and hear all the upgrades, which is absolutely fantastic. That's what some services will do for you. Brilliant. Well, I am really pleased with the way this has turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I know we seriously need some mass transit in this area, so that's going to be next time. So subscribe so you don't miss out on that video, and check out the next one that's on the screen as well. So thank you very much for all of your support. Have a fantastic day. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.